put what I'm doing. So now it's just random whether or not somebody will find me. Turn the music off or I get copyright strikes. Okay, so today I'm building a home theater tomorrow. That's going to be a fun live meet. I'm going to try not to stream on my way down so my phone will have a full charge when I get there. And I'm going to wire up a receiver full Atmos surround with front high speakers. That doesn't make anything. That doesn't make sense to anybody not knowing what Atmos is, but Atmos is a lot more than say 5.1 or 7.1 surround. Whoa! A driveway was at an angle. Knocked that phone right out of the cradle here. But oh yeah, look, it's not even holding it correct. But what Atmos does is it puts these present speakers up. And it's kind of in the way that old stereos used to sound and have a presence behind them. And now we put surround speakers in. They're now doing the same thing for above you. So you literally now are surrounded. And when you rent a movie, and most of the times even streaming, it will have the Dolby Atmos encoding right in it. And if you have your theater set up, it's better than going to the movies through the surround. Now I can take care of the picture too because I install home theaters. In fact, that box right behind me, that's a Sony projector. That's not a toy. That's freaking the real deal. That's not going into the job I'm doing tomorrow, but it's the real deal. Oh, I should have stopped and grabbed a drink. Here I am driving down. I have the rest of my. What is this? Ice. The sparkling ice. And this is one that's supposed to taste like a Starburst Chew. Nah, it doesn't taste like that. It's still good. Granted, it's good, but no. I've had Starburst Chews. It tastes nothing like it. But it is good. Well, welcome to... Oh, somebody's pulled over up ahead. Here, I'll give you a front row view of whoever got pulled over. You'll see in just a second. There you go. There he goes. What's going on? 5-0's got somebody. You probably let somebody go, and that was the end of that. But, all right, we got to see some flashy lights. So, hi, hello. I see you, Ricky. I think it's Ricky. I'll look closer when I'm at a light. I can't, I'm not going to end up rear-ending somebody if I try to. Ooh. I got a big giant speaker off to my right. It's funny. How do you not have pairs of speakers at Best Buy? They have one at this store and one at the other. Okay, there. I'm going to stop. Hi, Rusty Shackelford. Most of these live streamers. I can't read it because it's in the writing. You seem down there. Oh, thank you. I'm an electrician by trade. I started in my field by installing home theater equipment. And in the year 1999, somebody asked me for my contractor's license. I go, you need a contractor's license to install home theaters? Audio video? But yeah, what you needed was a low voltage license. So I went to school, a contractor school, to get my contractor's license in low voltage. And everybody in that contractor school was an alarm installer. And they actually had to have that license for that profession. And I stepped up and said I was going to be a home theater. And I built audio video. And my teacher just pulled me to the side. He goes, you need to be an electrician. You need an electrician's license. It covers the low voltage so you can still do your home theater, but you'll make a better living. He was right. It was true. And am I grateful that I went and got a C10 instead of a C7? Yes. But man, I've worked harder. It's a lot harder work than putting theaters together. But I still like doing it. It's fun. So tomorrow, if you tune in, I was supposed to go to the boat. By the way, if anybody tunes in, I was supposed to go to the boat yesterday. Me and my wife, we went grocery shopping, and we came home with a bag of, it was either in the apples or in the potatoes. But we got a bunch of fruit flies in the house. I'm talking hundreds. So we did all the crazy stuff to get rid of them. I ended up not going to my boat. And I put these little electric things with blue lights in them. They're supposed to attract them. And we got sprays. And it was incredible. We were fighting them all night long. And she went out to get something else. And she came back with this tennis racket that took two 9-volt batteries. And it zaps them. Oh, let's see. Somebody says hello. I'm at a light. Hi, Nolan Peterman. Oh, hi, Mr. Peterman. That's a Seinfeld joke. Sorry if you don't get it, but it was funny, Mr. Peterman. Yeah, I ended up fighting gnats all night, and I ended up with this electric tennis racket. So I was unaliving gnats all night with a tennis racket. That was fun. But I'm working in Newport Beach tomorrow. So as I work in Newport Beach, I'm going to put the home theater together, finish that job, head down to my boat, fire my motors. I figured that, kill two birds with one stone. Well, you can't say kill. Unalive two birds with one stone. Oh. God, politically correct is horrible. Ooh. I was just watching this bird. He was eating a bug, and how he went after that bug was amazing. Wow, mister. Bogo decals. I don't know, there's some kind of crazy restaurant next to me. I'm getting on the 57 freeway south, and I'm headed towards, I don't know what you call it, the block at Orange, the something at Orange, the shops at Orange. It used to be the block, and then it just changed. I don't know what it is now. But, yeah, whatever it is. Not a freeway. At least I'm not driving in the morning rush hour or the afternoon rush hour. I'm just out here in the early afternoon. There, number 2 lane. Let the fast people be in the fast lane next to me. Let them go around me. Yet I can, in California, I think this is totally wrong. They shouldn't do this to the truckers. They make the truckers drive 10 miles an hour slower than the posted speed limit on the freeway. Where did that come from? How is that any safer? Having vehicles traveling at 2 different speeds on a freeway. And that's safer? No. It causes congestion and I don't know. It's just mind-boggling. Somebody thought of this in California. Truckers have to stay in the right lanes. They can't be in the left lane. They can't go the full speed limit. And that's everywhere. it's not just here in the cities where the freeways might have a top speed of 65, but you get out of the cities, like let's say take the 15 to Las Vegas, 75 miles an hour, or 70 miles an hour, but the trucks are still limited to 55. Now granted, they do 60, they'll maybe even do 65, cops usually aren't going to bug them as long as they're staying safe and everything, but I just think it's obnoxious. Going anywhere else, any other state, the trucker is allowed to go the same speed as the cars. They're allowed to use any lane, and I'll bet you it's safer. I don't know for sure. I don't know stats on it, but I would think so. That's just me. Behind a brand new Ford F-150. Bastard has a nicer truck than me. Let's get him! Oh. But yeah, I ended up still getting into traffic. But yeah, I'm coming up on what's called an interchange where the 57 hits the 91 and it's just a mess there. And yeah, there's a car pulling over there and it just goes zoom, zoom. But I think the fine in Orange County is $490. Here's the funny thing. It's actually only $100. But they add a court cost that adds an additional $390 to the cost of the fine. They call it a fee. And because it's a fee, you don't have to vote on it. A fine, you have to vote on. And they have to get their constituents to all agree. But because it's a fee, a court cost, it can be passed by whoever's in charge. Oh, I don't know. But yeah. Oh, somebody else says, hi, I am on the freeway. I'm sorry, I should say hello to you. I do see your name with the little red logo around it. I think it's an S, I'm not positive. But hello, that is to you. I will read your name whenever I get to a stop, or traffic stops for a second. Sure, no problem. I'll put my glasses down, lean in, and shout out your name. In fact, it appears this is your chance. I don't know if you can't hardly tell. I got this little bitter here, but yeah, it's we're slowing down. Not to a stop though. Wow. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California, 81 degrees. And we're right on the cusp of May. And May, and then June. June's here, that's summer. Then there's July and August. September's still a little bit hot here. But yeah, I think summer's June, July, and August. At least that's the summer here in Southern California. Schools get out sometime mid-June. They don't go back in until mid-September. But yeah, sometime September 1st. I remember they kept flopping it around when I was young. Changing it. That school's not gonna start until October 1st. Man, parents were freaked out. And then all of a sudden they changed their mind. Oh no, we're gonna start on September 15th. Oh, okay. No more crazy parents. Yeah, we're past the one, are all in the right lanes now. So now our lanes are moving rather freely. And I'm just going to take the 57 down I think it's to the last exit. I don't remember what that exit is. It's right by the stadium for the Angels Stadium. It might be Chapman. It might be Orangewood. I can't remember. I used to know all this stuff by heart, I'm old now. I'm allowed to forget. I see you said something else. I'm sorry I didn't get to stop and shout your name out. But in 4 miles, because I'm in exit 4, that means that it's in the 4th mile. And I know the exit I'm getting out off at is exit 1. Therefore, in 4 miles or less, probably 3, I will be at a stop sign and I'll shout out your name. So, I grew up out here. I'm in Southern California. I'm in the county of Orange. It's the county just south of Los Angeles. It's also the county that Disneyland's in. In fact, Disneyland is off of Catello. And it is Orangewood. I can see it now. Orangewood, 2.5 miles. So, yeah. The speaker, can you see this big giant speaker I have here? Yeah, that's what I'm going to get another one of. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it. I'm in a truck, but I do know my truck is pretty packed. I think in 2.5 miles, I'm going to get over 1 lane because I can right now easily. Because I don't know what the traffic's going to be like up in that next 2 miles. If I should be able to get over or not. Hey, my truck likes to vibrate when I'm driving. If I'm accelerating or coasting, it doesn't do it. But if I'm just cruising there, it's just very slight there that time. But it'll just burr. It's like the balance of all 4 tires get into a rhythm and just shake the truck. Just enough to make the video look all bouncy or something. That's what's going on with me. Here we go. I'm looking up. And yeah, Orangewood is in 1 mile. And it is Chapman. So Chapman is just past Orangewood. So it is Chapman in the city of Orange. It even says Orange Avenue / or Chapman Avenue / Orange. And here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around for you guys. You can see this. We're going to pass the stadium. This is the Anaheim Stadium. It was rebuilt back, I think, in the late 80s, early 90s. And the Rams came to California and they rebuilt the stadium for the Rams so they could host both the Rams and the Angels. And then whatever happened, the Rams didn't like it or whatever. They left and they just remade it a baseball-only stadium. But that's the halo. And that halo will light up white to let you know if you're driving down the freeway if the Angels have won that night. Like if you weren't listening to the radio or watched the game earlier on TV. And it's amazing, there's fireworks in the halo. And if you happen to go here right when they win, not only will they turn the halo on white, but you'll see fireworks fly out of the halo. And I've seen that a few times. And, it's exciting to see. I'm not the greatest sports fan, but it's still something exciting to see. Hey, here we are. We're at Chapman Avenue Orange exit. Exiting. And we should have a light now. Do that shout out that I said I would. Yes, and the light is red. And there's quite a few cars before me, even though they make, you're allowed to make right on reds here in California. So, the first car up there, he's still sitting there, and it says, I can't see this, hang on. Wow. Sylvester Arthur. Hi, Sylvester Arthur, and you have a great day. And look at this, I've already made it all the way up to the front. Now I got to put my phone back in its holder. There we go. We're going across to Orange. We're going to the Best Buy I think I know how to get there. I'm not positive I know how to get there. I'm going to get over to the right because I do know I have to be in the right lane and turn into the parking lot. And this big giant speaker makes it hard for me to see my mirror. I mean, all I have to do is lean like this and I can see it, but still. It's nicer to see it. I do have a dash cam rear view mirror. That's really cool. I'll show you that when I stop. I think it's really cool because even with everything blocked up in the back, I have a perfectly good view behind my truck. It really helps out. Yeah, it was rather expensive, but I think it was worth it for the safety. And when something happens, yeah, oh, there's the Best Buy, yay! I did know where to go. Glad I didn't get off on Orangewood. That right across over here, this is the UCI Medical Center. And that is where my son was born. And actually, you can look it up. He was rather famous at the time he was born. In 2007, my wife asked me to take her to the hospital. She's had a stomach ache for rather a couple of days, and she wanted to get it checked out. I took her into the hospital. I drove down to Oceanside for my work. I told everybody, I got everybody started working on this job. We were doing this big job. I drove all the way back to Orange County, went through everything with her. Called her up and said, "What do you? I'm at home." Blah, blah, blah. And she just asked me to sit down to tell me she was pregnant. And I go, "That's freaking awesome!" Exactly. That's a quote. I said, "That's freaking awesome." She goes, "No, you don't understand. I'm really pregnant." And she had to explain that, she didn't know she was pregnant, and she's going to have the baby any day. Big girl. So, yep, I did not turn in there. I'm supposed to turn in this driveway right here. Yay me. Look at this, right into the Best Buy. You might see the sign, I don't know. But yay me. And that's how my son came into the world, with 2 days notice. I had a 3-bedroom house in the city of Garden Grove, and before my son was born, I had a nursery with a crib and everything and all that. Even though he didn't live in that room. He did not stay in that room until I was, he was 3 months old. But yeah, I had the room ready. I have pictures of it somewhere on my phone. That was pretty cool. All right, see if there's any more shout outs. I'm going to run into the Best Buy here. How many times do you work a day? Oh, I could work 3 or 4 times a day, honestly. Hello. Most streamers, most live streamers cringe use. Cringe. You seem down there. That is nice. I've seen it. This message is held for review. Oh, somebody said something bad, because it's going to say something here. It said, "Can I get your..." No, I'm sorry, I can't give my number out. Sorry, but thank you for asking. Hi, Nim. Nim is my latest subscriber. The latest subscriber I have still shows on my YouTube. What does it call that? The YouTube thing. Yes, I do remember you. And yes, it is nice having you back. And I apologized earlier. We did not go to the boat yesterday. I was telling everybody what happened was we went shopping, and my wife bought some apples, bought some potatoes, bought some this and that, and we brought it home. And we're putting things away in the kitchen, and next thing you know, I see a fruit fly. I'm like, oh, there's a fruit fly. Oh, there's another fruit. Oh, there's a bunch of fruit flies. we went into full panic mode, Nim. We went into, it was so bad. I had 100 fruit flies. We had to go to the store again. We went to a Home Depot and we bought all these different things for fruit flies. These little blue lights with sticky things on them. Plugged them in. They were $20 a piece. We bought a specialty can of gnat spray that's supposed to be safe for pets and everything. And if it gets on your food, it's not bad. It's supposedly, but that's what it says. And then, how dangerous is your work? It's not really dangerous. Like I said, I put home theater equipment together. I'm on a ladder sometimes putting a projector up. Yeah, it would suck to fall off a ladder. That would be dangerous. I've replaced panels. Yes, I'm an electrician. I honestly had my license for almost 4 years before I actually did what I would call real electrical work. And what had happened was I was on a job where the electrician died, but when we turned our paperwork in to the general contractor of the job we were doing, and it was a big job, let me tell you, it was a very big job. Hayden said something. So did you save the food? Yeah, we saved all the food. That wasn't the problem. We had to get all the gnats out of the house. We bought an electric tennis racket. It looks like a tennis racket. Took 2 little AA batteries, and you press a button on it, and you swing it, and you hit the gnats, and there's a little electric spark, and it unalives the gnats. So, how much do you get paid? Oh, you have one too? Yeah. How much? Well, I don't, it's not that I get paid because I own my company. I own the company I work for. Yes, I have bosses. I have realtors I work for. They get me at a discounted rate to my normal rate. But if I'm at a client's house and I'm building a home theater, I'm charging them plenty. And I make a good enough living. So that's how I do that. I'm actually THX certified. That's that logo that you see at the beginning of like a Star Wars film. And it says the audience is listening, or it has the guy flying around fixing the speakers on a jetpack. That little guy. You know, it's just that. But that's what I do. Hey, I'm gonna run in to the Best Buy and grab a speaker because I'm putting a theater together tomorrow and I need that speaker. Hey, Nin, it was great to see you. Sorry I didn't go to the boat. I am going to the boat tomorrow. I'm working in Newport Beach. I'm building a theater. And after the theater, which I'm going to do a live stream on of me putting this theater together, testing it, you'll see how I do all the stuff that I do. Yeah, it's going to be a fun day. And I got to stop at my boat because I need my other phone while I'm putting the theater together, because I actually use software in my phone for a real-time analyzer. I will be there to watch. Well, thank you. Okay, was just wondering because my dad does something like that. Oh, that's awesome. See you tomorrow, Nan. Bye-bye. It's great having you guys. And don't forget, and anybody who's not, subscribe. You're going to see some fun stuff tomorrow. Bye-bye.